Hello, YouTube. Before you join iGenius, I want to tell you about the latest of the fines that have been leveled, and this is the biggest one yet. This is reporting done by the great and powerful Oz over at BehindMLM.com. iGenius has been fined 14.66 million zloty for pyramid fraud in Poland. That's $4.08 million. That is by their regulatory body, which we abbreviate as the UOKIK, and that came down on the 29th of December, 2025. So that is indeed a slap by Poland at iGenius, and their statement read in part as follows. In legal MLM, profits come primarily from product sales, whereas in a pyramid-style project, the ability to receive material benefits depends primarily on introducing new people into the system. Investigations conducted by the UOKIK reveal that this is precisely how the U.S.-registered company iGenius operated. The statement goes on, the dominant narrative in iGenius's message was that, thanks to the platform, anyone could become a millionaire and change their life in the blink of an eye. Photos flaunting wealth and accounts of exotic travels were meant to stimulate the imagination of new members. And Oz went on to comment that iGenius is able to appeal the decision of the UOKIK, but appears unlikely to do so. On what basis, I'm not really sure. Now, this comes in the context of previous fines, none nearly as big as the $4 million fine by Poland. The CFTC fined iGenius, or InvestView rather, $150,000 when it was still Wealth Generators because of commodities fraud in 2018. And after that episode, they would reboot to Kuvera and then to iGenius in 2021. In January 2025, InvestView settled a suit about one of its offerings, which was called Apex, which was a complete fraud, with the SEC for $375,000 until December 29th. This was the biggest fine that InvestView had ever had to pay. The SEC also sued two Apex promoters in September of 2024. That was Joseph Hagan and Dr. Lotito and Joseph Lotito. Maybe they're both named Joseph. I can't remember. In any case, I don't know what the status of those fines are at this time. Oz also reported, probably because of a tip I gave him, and if this is incorrect, I apologize, Oz. InvestView is planning some sort of reboot of iGenius, and at least according to Kane Harriet, it's to be called Connective. Now, is this going to happen? Who knows? There's such chaos going on over in InvestView, iGenius, it's hard to say what's going to happen. However, today, the 2nd of January 2026, Anthony Napolitano announced that iGenius would be launching, at long last, its Open Cash app, which will make them sort of an official broker-dealer, because it's an app sort of like Schwab or any of those other apps that you can buy and sell securities with. I suspect that this is too little too late, given the Game Changers departure at the end of December, leaving iGenius teetering on the brink of becoming a zombie MLM early in 2026. Folks, your skills, knowledge, and experience are way too valuable to waste in an MLM. That's all I've got. I'll see you in the next one.